Hello Leo, this is your reading for signs of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're looking at love and it is a general read, so it won't resonate with everybody. Feel free to take which bits do, leave behind what doesn't, and if it doesn't resonate, it might not be your message for today. Please feel free to check out your other placements. Okay, Leo, looking at past, current and seeing what we get for future energies. This is a reading for the next 30 days or so. Okay, let's get into it. Just taking what cards fly out first. We'll throw some clarifiers on if we need to. Which no doubt we will. Okay, could be a water sign you're dealing with, particularly a Scorpio or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like I've just said. Heavy Scorpio here though. It could mean that you've got Scorpio in your placements or the person you're dealing with does. Doesn't have to be, of course. It's just what signs I've got at this moment in time. Right, past energies. Rebirth. I think you have been going around in circles with somebody. Maybe when I say that, it could be that a relationship between you and a possible water sign kind of starts, then it ends, then it starts again, then it ends, then it starts again, then it ends. It's almost like you have had several cycles with this person. The reason why I'm saying that, we've got a death in the upright position, but also the Two of Cups in the upright position as well. Something tells me it isn't the first time out with this person. You could currently, especially with the Knight of Pentacles being here as well, you could currently be in a separation from this person. But like I said before, this is not a new person. This is somebody you've dealt with before. This is someone you've dealt with before. Definitely. Could be in a separation at this moment in time. They could have walked away. You could have had an argument. No, we'll see. This person, I'm getting heavy water, like I said before, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This person could, there's definitely an air of you dealing with this person over and over again. So for those that are worried that this is the final time, you see, I don't think it is. I think that you will still carry on dealing with this person. So those that are in separation from this person, they're going to make their way back. It's almost like you two are drawn to each other and you can't leave each other alone. The world is in the reverse here. But we've also got the Chariot. Could this person have possibly moved away for work, is what I get, or moved, or they're at a distance from you anyway? I feel it's more physical distance. Like this separation that they, it might have been forced. We'll have a look why it's all happening in a minute, but it might have been forced upon you and they're kind of moving away from you, or they're at a distance from you now, is what I'm getting. I get that this person might live at a distance from you. I really do. I think you're the one that put the effort into this relationship more than the other person as well. I felt like I needed to say that. We've got a lot of cycle endings, but the reason why the world, I'm saying that it will happen and it'll come back again, because we know what it is like with a cycle. It's a circle, which means it starts, it carries on, and it goes all the way back around again. The world is in the reverse here, clarifying the death as well, which something tells me that this is not over. This relationship is not over. It will continue to either come back to you, Or the person that, especially if they're at a distance from you now, they may be travelling back to you. I also get the feeling as well that you've kind of put the effort in on this side. You're the one that is the motor driving this relationship, and the person that you're dealing with, you might feel that they've taken a step back, especially with the Chariot card here as well, that they're not putting as much effort into the relationship as you'd like. Maybe that's why this whole thing is happening. Let's see. Why is all this happening? What can you tell me? Why is all this happening? Could be an Aquarius energy. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. I still get heavy water though. Again, not giving up. You're not giving up on it. Okay. Somebody has tried to end this, or someone has tried to stop going back to the other person. Like I said before, I get a lot of sense of you break up, you make up, you break up, you make up. Somebody's tried to put a stop to that. Somebody's tried to not come back before. This is going weird places, this reading. They even might have tried to move away. They might have tried to move away. I get that it's the person that you're dealing with has tried, and it sounds awful to say, but has tried to break free from this relationship by moving away. There's a lot of sevens in this read as well. I don't know if 7 means anything to you, whether it's you feel that number is significant, but there's a hell of a lot of 7s in this reading. Hell of a lot of 7s. Which is really... It's kind of like the honeymoon period is over for you guys as well. When you have dealt with one another in the past, it could have been fantastic. It could have been going well. You could have been like, yeah, this is brilliant. Almost like, and I get the image I'm trying to describe in my head, almost like childlike behaviour where you're just having a good time, you're not caring. And then now it's kind of like second, third, fourth time round. Even though there's still a bond between you, it's more serious. You're now getting down to the business. That sounds really horrible the way I've just said that, but it's not just a fun going out and dates relationship. It's been a serious relationship. There's something that is keeping you tied together. There's something that keeps this person coming back to you. Interesting. Okay. I almost get, and it's horrible to say this, but I almost get a needy kind of energy, and it's coming off you, Cancer. Leo, you could be dealing with a Cancer for me to say that, because that's a really Cancer-like trait, and it's almost like some of you, for me to say that as well, and to get this kind of needy energy, and no disrespect to any Cancers, not that you'll be reading this because it's a Leo reading, I'm going to be watching this, but it's almost like some of you could be born on that Cancer-Leo cusp. So if you are, and that is resonating with you, please take note, because there's something in this reading for you. It's a message for you, but it's almost like you're coming from a place of neediness to keep hold of this person. You're reaching out, and it's almost like a kind of desperation that you want to keep this person around you for some reason. This person, I feel, is at a distance from you now, but they still keep coming back. But I get that I get that they feel an obligation to come back to you, and it's not necessarily them wanting to come back with the heart. That's a horrible message to have to deliver, but that is just what I've got. So I'm going to have to say it, as we are straightforward on this channel. What comes out, I'm not going to cover it up or play it down or anything, but that is a message they feel in their heart that they might not want to return, but it's something that you've got, or it's something that you've said to them, and they just feel that they can't say no, and that is the reason why they're back in your life. It's more a necessity as opposed to they're actually wanting to come back. How does this person feel about my Leo? How does this person feel about my Leo at this moment in time? Thank you. Again, a lot of water energy. I'm sure that you are dealing with either a Cancer or a Scorpio. But again, I could be wrong. Could have met this person in the spring or the summer, or that has some significance to you, as well as the number 7. Okay, some of you could be married to this person, and you're the one that wants to keep the marriage going, and the person that you're dealing with is a little less keen on keeping the marriage going. I'm not getting that there is any anger or there's any negative energy towards between you, though. I'm not getting any of, you know, the negative cards that they're fighting, and I'm getting none of that. It's really, really strange. It's like you break up mutually and in a nice way, or they drift off, and you're quite all right with that because you know they'll come back. It's that kind of energy. There's nothing about falling out, arguing or anything. I could be wrong. We'll see what comes up. But I do get that there's some spring, summer. Maybe you met them in spring, summer. There's something to do with the number 7. Again, no idea what that could be. You tell me. And some of you could be married to this person or in a deep relationship. You could actually have children with this person, and that is the reason why this person keeps coming back, or why they're still in your life. You might be the one that wants to work on this romantically to keep that, because the fact that you've got children, and they're less keen on working on this romantically. Okay, let's crack on. Let's have a look at the challenge between the two of you. You have a fair... I'm saying that you never argue, but you do. Sometimes when this person walks away, it's you that feels, obviously, because you're going to, that feels like your world's crumbling. I've just said that I'm getting no... it just doesn't feel an angry energy. But yeah, okay, it's proved me wrong. And this is actually the challenge between the two of you, is the Tower in the upright and also the 5 of Swords. Yep, I'm wrong. You could actually... Oh, the person you could deal with actually has a fiery temper. That could be wrong. You could just argue. Or there has been an issue that you've argued over. I'm just going to move them there. I know my camera angle is a bit dodgy today, but let's see. Okay, more on this, please. Thank you. You want to grow with them. And your challenge as well is you're rather sharp with your tongue. You say what's on your mind. And it's almost like I said before, I get this air of a begging element, this begging energy where you might try and persuade them to return, and it works because obviously they keep coming back to you. The reason why they could keep coming back to you is because it could be a children or it could be a marriage, and they feel that there is no way out. I'm sorry to have to say it. And you're the one that wants to work on this relationship more than the other person. You also find them really, really attractive. You still have the hots for them. Sorry to say it, but you do. And you would keep them and jump back in their bed anytime. You would. You would. Let's have a look at future messages. I'm flipping between decks here, sorry. Which is good, but just got to remember where I'm up to. Okay, future. Future for my Leo, please. Again, water energy. There is something about you dealing with a water sign, or you have water in your placements, which are why I said some of you could be on that Cancer Leo cusp. Some of you could actually be a Cancer rising, Venus, Moon, whichever. The way you come off here, you have very similar characteristics to a Cancerian. You're very emotional. Not a bad thing in my eyes. I'm a Cancer rising. Okay. I think the person you deal with can sometimes have a bit of an immature ways about dealing with stuff. You're the more mature one. But then again, are you? Because if you're wanting to work on this and you're working it with somebody that's not returning your feelings, who's the mature one there? Just saying. Anyway, moon sign, moon energy, future. Okay. Do you know what, Cancer? I'm going to say, Leo, see, there is something there about a Cancer with you. Anyway, I'm going to say it. You could actually be finding something out about the person that you are dealing with on and off. Something could be revealed to you. I'm going to say it could be something to do with what they... I'm not getting this very, very strongly, but I'm going to have to say it anyway. It could be something to do with what they get up to when they're not with you. Especially for those that are in separation and those that are at a distance. And you know that you're on the phone every 20 minutes begging them to come back. If this resonates, then you know I'm talking to you. There could be something that you find out about what they get up to when they're not with you. Moon energy here. We've also got the Four of Wands in the reverse. Some of you as well, because of that, or just in general, could actually realize that all this effort that you're putting in, all this one-sided effort that is not being reciprocated, you could actually get fed up. And you could actually have a bit of a ping enlightenment moment where you think, do you know what? What am I pushing for here? What am I pushing for? because Four of Wands in reverse, it's not coming together the way you want it to come together. But it also might be a sign that you've realised that this is not actually what you want. Some of you could actually, after a little bit of soul searching, you might think that I'm doing this for the sake of doing it. I'm doing it because it's all I know. I'm doing it for the sake of the children. You know, delete as applicable, I should say, on that. Whatever resonates with you, you've got to think about the reasons why you want this person to return. And for some of you, if it is not a good enough reason, if it's not to do with what's truly in your heart, then why are you bothering? A little bit of a message and a little bit of a lesson there, but you know, I'm not here to judge. Let's look at your person to round it off. Future energies for the person my Leo is dealing with. This has been actually quite, I shouldn't say it's been quite a good read, but we've got some really good messages out of this today, Leo. So again, moon sign, I definitely know that this has got to resonate with somebody. It wouldn't come out the way it has if it wasn't a message that somebody needed to hear who is watching this, hopefully. A lot of aces in reverse on your person's side. There is also the moon. Again, I just get this energy, this feeling that something is not quite as it should be, which we know, but something is not there. It's not coming to light as yet. I think it's on the person's side that you're dealing with. Also, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Maybe there, you might not know. You might have a sense that something's not right. They might not be ready to reveal anything yet. Again, it could just be an indication that you think that this person's up to something that they might actually not be. I just get that this, especially with the Ace of Cups in reverse, I get that they're not going to be strongly coming back this time round. When I said, like, you know, I get the energy of they return time and time again. I get that if you put your foot down and told them, they wouldn't be that bothered. They wouldn't come off their own back, basically. I also get that they're not dealing with anybody else. So for those that think they might be up to something when they're away, like I said before, it might not be anything to do with another person. Yeah. Four of Pentacles in reverse. To clarify, the Ace of Swords. They've let go in their heart. They've let go of this relationship already, which I think we knew deep down that they have, but that's just reiterating the fact that they no longer view this as a relationship that they want to be in with their heart again. You know, if you've got children or if you're married, then you will have to deal with each other at some point, but romantically, they've shut off. They've shut off romantically from this. I feel awful leaving it on that note, but yeah, Leo, that's your reading. I wish you the best of luck, I really do, and thank you.